For now, let's see. What was we doing? We were collecting shit. That's what we were doing.
The last place we want to be is the one place we are doomed to stay. And the outcasts fled into it to escape Gondor.
And it is here that the Dark Lord will gather his armies like pieces on a game board. Unless we stop him.
Celebrimbor. Down! You know what? After being... Games can show their age so easily.
Covers everything.
That's a person. This is still a great game, but...
Let those idiot captains do what they want.
I forgot how janky the drop down was in these games. Hey, what's up? I need to get somebody to actually make art for sub badges and emotes at some point. I feel like that might be sooner rather than later too.
Some cowardly maggots are worried about the talk.
But I need to figure out like a theme. What are you?
Is a monument to the might of the
Ooh, that's what I need. I need to find another little white flower in this area. Don't fall down. Gotcha. You're not the worm. Is it even a worm this time? I don't think it is. Not.
You'll want to see a soft skin eater. I can cook them up afterwards and see if it tastes twice as good.
Alright. Let's see what intel I get. I don't really need intel on Ratbag. I don't. I started 5, but I wasn't feeling it when we started it, so we're playing this instead right now. We will go back to 5 though. I wasn't ready to be a taxi driver. And I kind of want to get at least this game down. Like, Shadow of War I really want to beat, but this one I really want to get down before August. Because it's been sitting in my brain for like 2 months now. And I can't believe this game is 6 years old. It didn't feel that old until I looked at it. Actually, it's older than 6 years old. I can't believe it's been 6 years since I've played it.
Did you hear that?
The more appropriate answer, I suppose. Mortar and pestle. Here's my memory. There it is.
The first messengers
We did a lot of reading when we started this game too. Like, a lot of reading. Because I never did all the, like, lore stuff.
Hagadorn, what news? They say we've won a monumental victory. You'll not be needing all that Athelis have been grinding.
Learning a little bit more about the world
King has brought back a prize.
of Tolkien, even if it's not a Tolkien specific story, has been fantastic. Nifredil. Small flowering plant, Nifredil may have been born of magic in Middle-earth's distant past. Its appearance is indeed otherworldly. Seen from a distance, a patch of its pale white flowers in bloom will appear to be shimmering as the stars do. Medicinally, Nifrdil flowers, when consumed, function as an agent to soothe the humors and calm a nervous temperament. Its greenish stalks can be crushed and made into a thin paste to staunch blood flow. The plant has flourished across Middle-earth and now can be found in the most inhospitable locals. You can tell I haven't been up very long. Not that that matters when it comes to me trying to talk, I suppose. But, whatever. Oh, there's another one up there. Well, let's go grab that. That dude ran right past
my
me.
life on the boundary of Mordor, thinking it was dead, never knowing the stories it held.
The Land of Shadow is awakening from a long slumber. It has many stories yet to tell us.
Clanging we've been hearing coming from the fort.
I think I just hit that dude. Oh, he just died. Got it. Well, I got what I came for. Iron shackle. Oh, there's my memory.
All right, worms. Welcome to the Black Gate. You'll be building our watchtowers for us. Hard work will be rewarded.
Sir, do you mean hard work will be rewarded with a shorter sentence?
The traitors, the lot of you, murderers and thieves. When I say rewarded, I mean I won't throw you to the catacombs.
Well, at least they know. Another fucking tutorial. There are so many intel pickups. Why didn't that pop up when I grabbed the last one? I guess it did. I don't know. Health shot would be nice. I really should get health because it's been too long since I played this game. So the moment I try to do
soldiers.
a normal combat fight,
All things that live must die. Man alone
It's gonna
faces
be
the
bad.
mystery of what is beyond death.
Finished!
oh, he sees me.
The next one over.
Hello, sir. Tell me what I need to know. Did I already get your strengths and weaknesses? I did. Vulnerable to combat, finishers, stealth, finishers, range. Okay, so I can pretty much fight him with everything. Except Karagor's. He hates that. Wait, if he's vulnerable to stealth finishers, that's beautiful, actually. 'Cause usually you can't kill these guys with stealth finishers, but he's vulnerable to combat finishers, so that'll... and headshots. Ooh. That's beautiful. But he also has hated, defeat, and humiliator, so I don't see that killing him. We'll see, though. They all see me. Thank you, sir. Oh, fuck. I fucked my combo up. I got an archer shooting at me. I no longer have an archer shooting at me. Ah, you... Gotcha, bitch. Alright, well. Not the cleanest fight. Is that a mushroom?
Got no bloody sympathy for Ulthrock. He deserved to die.
Serves him right for not being quicker with the sword. He should have seen that drow coming.
And I go. An elf shot. Grab this thing. Lothron. A segmented fungus, sometimes referred to as a cave flower. Lothron tends to grow in dark and dingy places. It is remarkably hardy, can tolerate great shifts in temperature, and is something of a delicacy for both the badger and hobbit folk. Healers traditionally boil the fungus stalk and all, and create a broth to clear one's air passages. It is also possible to combine Lothron with other common herbs to brew potions and salves which can, among other things, create a temporary and inflated sense of heroism. So, it is brooms in all sense of the word. I have an ability. What do I want? Strike from above, that's what I want. Won't get used often, but hopefully it'll get used more than I think it will. I want to go... Well, first I want to go here. But I want to go do that dagger legacy because those are like the challenging part of the optional stuff. All the legacies. Some of them not so much, but some of them are not my playstyle, so they will be harder.
They whisper. Moosville's heart's too dark to hear the words.
Collect the intel. That's a dead guy. Gunsta, or Gunza the Brave. Stealth finishers, perfect. I don't want him to fight me, that's for sure. So, stealth finishers are a good thing. I saw, yeah, this flower. So this should be my last Neffer deal. Dauta Moranin. Finished my first survivalist challenge. That's cool. I need a lot. Man, I wish I had saved that mushroom now. And pipeweed. So I need. Actually, there's pipeweed right there. Pretty sure. Pipeweed? Now normally, when I very first played this game, I didn't even know these challenges existed. So I only grabbed the flowers for the purpose of healing, because all of these heal. So keeping them around while you're doing stuff is nice because you can heal.
I hope I get to kill this sword all by myself, so I don't have to share the reward with any.
Alright. Flash of silver lightning, carving his way through the dark lord's ranks. Each foe has stolen his life away before you even knew it. Each foe, I can read. I read good. Force the legend of the dagger Akarn. Technically not a dagger, just became a dagger after, oh fuck, I have 3 minutes.
Any escapee is a bad escape.
Avoid detection and kill all the slaves.
Without mercy.
Don't stop fighting, Ranger!
Somehow he didn't catch me? I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong.
Thanks, Ranger!
Let me get these guys up top next. I don't need them looking down. Now that archer's gonna be interesting too. What? Oh, there's a guy in the back. Interesting. Did he get there?
Our crossbows are hungry for a good time.
Are they? I need to go up right here. Nope, not right there. Oh, maybe right
If we
there.
run out of pink bits to torture, we'll have to cut out the slave master's tongue and hack off one or two of his legs. Sounds like a plan. If we got
All right.
slaves to torture, then it's obviously the slave master's fault.
Shit. Oh, it didn't count? Perfect. I wanted the bonus and I almost fucked it up. That should have counted.
How long we been out here?
Because the moment it goes red, you are detected. But it seems to not count if you can get them before they say or do anything, which is good, because I fucked up twice. Legend of Shadow. Complete my first dagger mission. Alright. Weapon upgrades. Complete legend web missions and other side missions to earn Mirian enough. Yeah, I know how to do that already. So I have a new upgrade point. I don't have enough power yet because we haven't been killing guys and doing those missions. But that'll happen. Impact would be really nice. Detonate would be really nice. Elven Swiftness would be really nice. Actually, I might go with Elven Swiftness just because I can move around so much faster. Ooh, I have enough to get another rune slot. Let's get another sword rune. Rune slot. So, easy achievement. And we'll upgrade my health, I suppose. So, what runes do I have for my sword? We're already wearing those two, so 20% chance critical hits will make my sword glow. I could get Storm of Perfile early, or I could get this. I think we're gonna get Flame of Anor, just for now. As we defeat other enemies, we'll be able to get better runes, or more interesting runes. I don't know. We'll get runes. I need to find more pipeweed and another mushroom. But as we do that, I'm gonna move towards this next spot. And I guess since I'm right next to this elf shot, I want to see if there's any... Literally nothing in the air. I don't like that. I didn't want to go through here. I wanted to go up.
If the Grave Walker can ride him, then so should we.
Well, that's a...
I feel so next one I see, I'm gonna leave on his back just to prove you wrong.
Got some Elven Swiftness going.
Just the wind, I suppose.
Stay on your guard. It might come back.
You see nothing. Alright. Anything in the air?
Came out of a hole in the ground.
Can I kill it? I got one. I don't know if I got that one. I did get that one. Perfect.
The ranger thinks he's safe hiding in a cave. What a fool!
I'm not in a
If we
cave.
don't find him, it won't matter. Because they'll still have ghouls and crowds to deal with.
What do you mean I'm in a cave? I was right next to you. Alright. Give me this thing. Strange rock. Large ruins. I didn't even realize these were like little descriptors of each one. Road ruins. Eruptions are sudden and violent. When the mountains awaken to fire, none are safe. Skies darken with smoke and ash, and fiery rocks are shot high into the air before landing with deadly force. This glassy obsidian stone is one of those volcanic rocks. It dates back to the Second Age, perhaps to when the Dark Lord formed his mutual bond with the volcano. These remnants of Orodruin's fury are prized for their hardness. They are often sharpened to make weapons.
Where'd you get off to, child?
I found this, Daddy.
This kind of rock is very rare. It comes from the volcano. There. Now, Doom is a foul place, angry and mean. It will explode when Sauron is near and plotting.
I enjoyed these memories a lot because it kind of gave more life to the game.
Dust and rocks that burn the ground.
The whole idea was, and is, that this is the period, during the period of peace, when Sauron isn't really rising yet.
It is a rock.
Like, he's gathering his power, but he's not back. Like, in Lord of the Rings.
And sweetie,
even though he's not technically back in Lord of the Rings. He's back enough to hold influence at that point.
Even a foul place like that volcano can produce beautiful things.
So, the concept of the Gondorians even stepping foot on this land was very foreign to a lot of people, including myself, without this type of contact. I'm afraid of this mission, not gonna lie. But I want to see what I can get from it, so we're gonna go over there.
There has been no sign of fire on Mount Doom for generations.
I watched Gil-galad die on the slopes of Orodruin, burned to death by the heat of Sauron. This is where the storm will gather that will engulf the world of men.
That one's too far away. I'm not going to try and kill that one. I need one more. Got it. What's my next hunting mission? Paragors. Ugh. I mean, it's better than Hellhawks than spiders, but... Ugh. We haven't ran into a Caragor yet. Oh, there's Pipeweed over here. That's great. Oh, he's still alive. I did not hit him in the head.
I'll smell something.
Elspeth. I want that Pipeweed before I leave, or I'm gonna forget to grab it. You don't say. Pipeweed.
Talking the enemy close up is the best, because you can see the fear in their eyes.
Bitters. I don't think I'm ever gonna call the spiders spindles. Just doesn't sit right in my fucking brain. Alright, let's see if I can do this or if I get rolled. Power 8. Well, that is concerning. Not too bad. Gotta kill his dang first for the special objective. That's not terrible. I can kind of do that with headshots. But...
Any of you get a whiff of that stench wafting about camp?
Don't see Lord. Something's off, that's for sure.
they're not moving at all, that's the problem. They're all dead now.
Hey! Glad you can make it!
I don't like that they're sounding the alarm, but I don't know where they are. though. Alright. I don't think I can stun him anymore, but it doesn't really matter because it's over. That was quick. That one wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And now I get some X power. Black arrow. Hold on. That is a solid rune, but it's not better than these two. 5 health on headshot kills is good. I don't think I'll use it late game, but it is good. Ooh. I don't think I have another dagger. I might have another dagger, but I'll get the bow rune first. Now if I'm in the middle of a big fight, it'll be a little bit easier. At least until I run out of arrows. Uruk's Hollow. Before Sauron's return, Uruk's Hollow was a seasonal market town, known to the outcasts as the Slabs. Now it has become a slave camp where Sauron's army gathers captured men to be processed before being transported to work sites throughout Mordor. Only the strongest survive their incarceration in the Hollow, and those that die, due to rampant starvation, disease, and abuse, become meat for the Uruk Sawbones or the Mordor rats that share their cages. Despite the grave hardship of life in the Hollow, prisoners have not lost all hope as stories have begun circulating of a vengeful spirit who strikes terror into their oppressors and helps the outcasts to escape the hell that Mordor has become. I don't want to be here when that alarm goes off, so we are going to leave. Actually, where am I? I need brutalized to hit that one, but that's fine. I didn't want it anyway. Oh, that alarm is disgusting sounding. Good thing I'm not there anymore.
Those Uruk the Greywalker killed obviously didn't fight hard enough. He won't be so lucky when he runs into us.
Alright. What is this one? A hoe blade. Numenorians carry a great many things with them in their great diaspora. The journey was long and perilous, and not all who undertook it lived to see their new home. They carried with them what they could beyond physical possessions. Tools and the trinkets they also carried with them shared dreams for a better life. Their land was consumed, but they would live on, and their relics are spread throughout Middle-earth.
He's in jail for a reason.
For saying what we're all thinking.
Not gonna lie,
Want to live forever?
I spent a long time playing
The elves lord it over us. Don't they just?
Elden Ring, reading that as
Sauron's
Jowl.
right. We can
I
live
didn't
without
realize that was a
without
Gaelic
growing
spelling
old.
for jail,
And you want to go to war
or
to make
like
that
a Gaelic word.
Want the king to listen to good ideas.
Well, then, he should have nothing to do with
It's
Sauron.
very
Fighting with the elves is not a bad idea.
interesting
It's the worst
learning
idea
experience
imaginable.
for me. Maybe it's Gaelic or Scottish. I think it's Gaelic though. I think they did not 100% on that.
No blood of Numenor is in my veins. I am a Northman, an exile. Hallis never let me forget that, and Yorith never cared.
To the Eldar, all men are the followers. Fleeting visitors who soon pass beyond the circles of the world.
Oh, Burnbor gives no shit. Anyway. Now we're gonna do our first, Oscar mission. Kill all the archers. Not gonna lie, the aim leaves much to be desired. That's okay. And I gotta kill 10 with headshots if I want to get my bonus. Ow. I'm getting shot because I'm not paying attention. Where am I going? What's happening? I don't remember how to dodge. Oh, there we go. I need more focus. That is an issue right now. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, you bitch. Alright, we finished it. All headshots. Somehow. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, I already know that. Thank you, though. I have an ability point. I think we'll take impact so that my counters are better. Not that we're doing a lot of that right now, but I would still like to have better counters. I would also like to have more focus. So we're gonna get that. What do we want to do next? Oh, this is that whole area. Look, I got it. And this is a camp, I think. And okay, we go into the camp. Yeah, that's the camp I just came from. That's right. Still haven't seen a Caragor, but we are early in the game. It's not that surprising. I haven't really gone into any camps. We haven't done much. So not seeing our Beastie Boys. Not that surprising.
I'm watching you, Zidus.
No, you're not. You're watching nothing. I am going in here now. Get another word. Watching this door kind of fill up is kind of nice. As you collect all of the Ithridines. This under that side? It is.
With all the talk about
Oh, there's a Caragor up there.
There's no way there's gonna be enough room to go round.
Branding iron. Not old Scorchy is a common refrain among the orcs of Udun. It is interesting to note that while branding with red-hot irons as punishment is commonplace, with the orcs searing the flesh of their unruly brethren as much as they do their slaves, old Scorchy is unique. Used only on the most recalcitrant? I think that's the word. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up at some point. The orcs believe old Scorchy holds sorcerer's powers, enabling it to burn longer and hotter, and to scorch with such intensity the pain can be felt for weeks after the branding.
All right, you. You're not so brave now, are you? Hold him, boys. Get your filthy
hands off me!
It's simple, see? Do unto others quicker and harder than they do unto you.
That sounds like something that the Uruks would believe.
Next time, try harder. This is going to hurt a lot, but you'll learn who's in charge.
No! No, not old Scorchy! Anything but old Scorchy!
Oh, I already did that. My brain just died and it was like, no, we didn't listen to the memory. Play the memory again. I want to get that. The intel's nice, but I don't really need it this early.
Concept of justice.
It is not justice. It is the constant weeding out of the weak in favor of the strong.
This is true.
I thought I heard something.
Raising the alarm, but they don't know where I am.
Just my imagination, I suppose. Stay alert, just in case.
Oh, there is a dude here.
Nakla.
Oh, cool. It's the guy who can be headshot to death.
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
Nice. Oh, I can get my dagger rune. Fun. Do I actually have a dagger rune? Oh, I do. You know what? Let's grab Gravewalker. None of these are super helpful because I'm trying to do things where I don't need to make enemies fear. Alright, I want that to go in. I want that. But if I can headshot this dude, that would be great.
Once we have the talk, let's go
And that guy's down. Level 5 Broken Mind, chance to recover Elf Shot on Trainer Brand. So that is one of my favorite runes, actually. I remember that. This one's kinda weak, because it's only level 5, but we will get a better one as the game goes on. Because Elf Shot is strong, very, very strong, especially when you have focus. Bow is my favorite way to kill things. Because you can clear a group pretty easily with your focus in a bow. I do remember that. This is making me want to replay Batman as well. But I read an article recently that apparently they might be working on there's rumors that there's going to be a Arkham Asylum remaster. That would be a lot of fun. Parchment letter sent from the outcast Aaron details her imminent capture by the Uruk. The note is clearly intended for Hirgon, her husband and leader of the outcast. Whether it reached its intended recipient is another matter entirely.
My dear Hirgon, I hide outside.
I don't know why we had to go to the back to be able to read the letter, but whatever.
They are taking anyone they find into slavery. If only you were here. But I know you must fight the Uruks, or there will be no chance any of us will ever be free. I fear I will never see you again, if they find me. I do not know how long I can survive. Your beloved wife, Erin.
Erin. I'm not so good with these names, but we know this. I don't know if that's a worm or intel.
Carrick Angren. The iron jaws clamped hard on the people trapped here.
The Dark Lord in all his forms desires sheer domination.
I want to pop open that Caragor. Not to, like, stir anything up, but to kill it.
Me? Oh, I prefer getting in
What?
close to the blade. Much more
I'm stuck.
fun to fight that way.
I should be able to walk on this, but it didn't let me.
Or they'll shoot an arrow in his
There we
arse
go.
just
Jesus.
for a laugh.
That was really annoying. I don't really want to be down at the bottom. There's too many enemies at the bottom. Who's looking at me?
It's not about setting up bomb.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. Alright. That archer is gone. Alright. I know that doesn't help me with the camp itself, but I don't care. The only reason I wanted it was to get the hunt done quicker. I see a mushroom. We finished our survivalist mission now. Pipeweed and Nothrond are done. Next one is going to be 2 Rementhon and 2 Azeron. So blue and red, like root looking ones. Alright, here's our first Urfile mission. These are typically the harder missions for me, because you're supposed to just use the sword. Oh god, I've got to get a hit streak of a hunter. Hunter's not hard whenever you're like actively playing the game and paying attention. It's really easy to fuck up and not hit a counter because you think you can get another hit in. I'm kind of bouncing around on purpose so that I can not have to counter. Kind of something I do with Batman as well. Where you want to like crowd control rather than focus and take people down. Because it's, oh god, that fucking camera angle just fucked me. So now I've got to start all over for my hit streak. Kind of blows. I thought I was hitting him, so that's good. I don't know if we're gonna get that 100 hit streak, but it is what it is. You can definitely tell it's been a while though. I am not, like, kind of paying attention to the whole fight like I should be. You can tell who's gonna come up and try and hit you. As long as they aren't right next to you, I suppose. Oh fuck, I fucked up my execution and it broke my chain. That sucks ass. I just hit triangle instead of triangle and circle. It's a shame though, because later in the game, getting 100 hit combos is going to be really fucking easy. There's so many skills available to do it that we'll be hitting like 50 hit combos without even trying. Alright. The thing I gotta worry about right now is as the fight goes on, enemies start dying to my normal hits. Kinda like Batman, when you're trying to get big combos and finish all of your chains. And if you go to attack something that's not there, you lose your hit streak. Or if you go to counter something that's not there, you lose your hit streak. Ooh, shit. That could have been bad. Now I could, like, force the 100 here, but I didn't. We finished, though. They're all gonna run away now. Yeah, I already know about weapon upgrades. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm done here. I'm gonna go try and do that, I guess. So these missions, the confrontation missions, don't really I don't really need Ride Caragor. Ride Caragor is fun and all, but I don't really need it because the elven sprint thing I got kind of goes faster. The common Caragor is vicious, disgusting, and a relentless killing machine. It is native to Mordor and the realm's top predator. Their powerful legs make them excellent sprinters and fair climbers. Their jaws are powerful enough to snap through bones and cut through all manner of armor. They attack and kill any competing predator, such as wargs, on sight. Orcs have begun to capture and cage these animals, although their attempts to domesticate them as cavalry mounts have been largely unsuccessful. Caragor has proven remarkably stubborn and resistant to training. So, I don't know how, like, I haven't read the Silmarillion. I've only read The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, right? So I don't know how much of the stuff in this comes from the Silmarillion or other works of Tolkien for his world. But, Caragors are kind of like souped up, leathery versions of Warg that we saw in the Lord of the Rings movies. Alright, Forza the Maniac. Kill all gang first. Oh, it's a berserker. Yay. Berserkers are probably not the worst. Oh god, you're here too. Cool. That's a problem.
I'm ready for a good war.
I know nothing about this guy. So hopefully, he leaves me alone. He won't, but I can hope. I got that headshot, but I didn't wait. So he didn't die. Alright. Berserkers. I have to counter their normal attacks with a stun. So, otherwise they kind of just keep headbutting me.
Well, we can soon fix that.
Alright. So this guy's gonna be a fucking problem. He could be a problem. That other guy's gonna be a fucking problem.
I won't be tricked by that. Put him to the ground. You maggot!
You fucking dick.
Supposed to be all dead, you are. Now I've got to make sure of it.
Get out of my way.
See me coming. Try again.
I'm taking this guy out. I don't need both of you right here on my dick. Like I said, I don't need both of you on my dick. Alright. Ah, you fucking asshole. Oh, well that was the end of that. Cool. And I got an Azerond. I didn't even know that was there. I got Survive Savage Onslaught 8. That's good. I'll come back to that. I wanted to look at the Azerond. And I got something. What did I get? We're gonna go grab this Azerond. I also see a Remathon. Alright. Well, let's do some looking here. Select a rune to destroy it to make Miri. Okay, so that is something I can do. If there's a rune I don't care about, I can get rid of it. Now, I like this rune. I just don't have enough slots for it. Because it's not going to be better for me right now. Well, actually, it is going to be better for me right now. Then a maybe. And then I just got this. Ooh. This is good as well, but I don't have Combat Brand yet, I don't think. And then I have Azeradon. Known to most as Azeradon or Blue Mist, this rooted plant grows tall, pale, and hardy across Middle-earth. Its persistent growth and resistance to all attempts to remove it from the tilled soil has also gained Azeradon the nickname Farmer's Sorrow. It may be burdensome as a weed, but its medicinal value is significant. Its beguiling and sweet azure shoots are often added to drops to alleviate the pain of kidney stones. Azeradon's ground roots, when chewed, diminish the pain of a headache, and healers have noted the plant's therapeutic value in the balancing and restoration of the humor. Alright. Double counter. That's something I can do now, is counter 2 enemies at once. I could always do it, I just didn't do it yet. And then the new thing about Berserker. Alright, let's go grab this Remathon.
I hope the camp at the mall doesn't join with us.
That'll be more competition.
Give me my intel. Gonna get intel about this guy, I guess. Garoth, the Karagor Tamer. Looks like he's involved with Ratbag's mission. He's a Karagor Tamer, but he's scared of Karagors. And he can be killed instantly if I'm riding a Karagor. So that's fun to know.
Looking for.
Alright. The next thing I need to do is climb this tower.
We shouldn't have told you that meant Shànks.
Up the tower we go. And I know we're doing a lot of like not story shit. It's because that's how I play these games. Kind of how it works.
These towers
Any
reach from
game like
yesterday to tomorrow. I live on in these stones.
So now I have this whole area open, and I can find all of my side shit down here. I can't do this without combat drain. Which kind of blows. Combat drain's a great skill, by the way. Anything that gets me more elf shots is fantastic. I can upgrade. I didn't even notice. That is not what I wanted to do. We're just gonna climb up here so that they don't see me.
Just my imagination. Even so,
I didn't necessarily want to come back this way, but I didn't know this was over here. Alright. The Ranger's Reading Primer. The Rangers of Gondor are not just powerful warriors. They also perform a host of duties throughout the kingdom. Depending on the circumstances, a ranger may be called upon to serve as a mediator, a judge, a medic, and on occasion, even a teacher. Rangers have been known to carry basic reading primers and, during their stays in villages where opportunities for learning are scant, to select a few favored pupils and show them how to read and write.
Sound it out now.
Fear no. Fear no. Why must you put me
So this is Aaron.
There's no one to blame but yourself. You begged me to teach you the words in my books.
I regret that now. What use is the page here in Mordor?
Here, look at this. It's a note for you.
My love. Be my knife?
Try again.
Knife?
Or wife.
Wife. Yes, Hagon. I am yours.
It is nice that he made her learning worth it. It's a great way to kind of handle that. Remathon. Beware the snare. The old wise saying. But the old wise, at least in the case of Remathon, have been horribly misled. The tangleroot, known as Remathon, received its bad reputation because of its persistence as a crop-wrecking weed and its ability to stand firm against even the most energetic attempts to pull it from the ground. The trick here is to cut the roots at the surface, then squeeze the sap. Its sap can be used to bind wounds and soothe burns. Remathon is intractable, true, but invaluable. An interesting glance, at least. Let's go do this.
We've given the outcasts a chance to escape Mordor, to reach the safety
We haven't
of Gondor.
done
And we can
anything
draw
with the
the eye of
outcast.
our enemy. As long as we can hold his gaze, we can buy time for Middle-earth.
I mean, we will fuck with the outcast, but we have not done that yet. So why are you telling me we have? I am hitting this ball. I kind of want to shoot down one of those Morgul fly things. That's what those are, by the way. They're not bees. They are Morgul flies. Are probably worse than bees, if we're being honest. Alright, let's see what we have to do with this bow mission. Kill 5 orcs at close range with a bow. Do 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 do.
You're gonna die.
You're right there, and you're right there. Done. Now we got the bonus. Nice and easy. That's what I want to see. I'm gonna head down here now. That's not down there. That's actually the wrong way.
I've got him.
You ain't got shit. Hello, sir. I think I just got bullet shotted. Interesting. For some reason orcs can't climb. So climbing up tends to be your safety net as long as there's no archers. Like, they can climb up to other levels of building, sure, but I can get another room slot. We'll get health first. You can end up getting everything, and we probably will, because it's looking like I'm gonna end up doing
This is a waste of my skills.
damn near everything. Hell, we might even do the DLC, because it's been longer since I've done the DLC. And at least the Bright Lord DLC is very interesting. Getting some history on Celebrimbor, which would be fun for the transition into Shadow of War, or when we play Shadow of War. The Ranger's Cloak class. These decorative metal bands were used by Rangers primarily to keep their cloaks closed. As guardsmen of Gondor, Rangers were held to exacting standards by their masters, and this meant keeping their class polished. Rangers would use the class as makeshift signal devices, catching sunlight to create reflective flashes to communicate with their comrades over long distances.
The towers will be up soon. Don't know why we're calling them the Teeth. They should be called the Jaw.
Because they'll be hitting us there.
Indeed. Right on the jaw and as often as they can.
That's a grim outlook, brother. We'll be able to see into Mordor here, and bite if necessary.
I mean, I get it. I can't do the sword mission yet. Kind of blows. Shit, there was another area. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. This map's already big, and then they gave us an entire another map. Alright, well, we're gonna go down here and do that mission, and then hopefully do the dagger mission. I think there's one dagger mission that, like, actively upset me back when I first played the game. Who are you? Uga the Bloody. He is, in fact, bloody. I don't want to fuck with somebody in a stronghold right now, but he's there, and that's why strongholds usually have more than one target. I still need another Remetine.
That's the toughest son of a claw Mordor's ever seen. I pity anyone that's on the
excavator cog. This cog was fit from one of the greatest Uruk war machines, perhaps an excavator. As the Uruks pushed farther and farther into Mordor, they had torn up the land seeking resources to fuel their Dark Lord's massive war effort. Excavators churned the ground to uncover metal for the forges, clay for the kilns, and any artifacts, weapons, or tools that might be of use. So, a fun fact about Tolkien and his work, Lord of the Rings especially, is I think this was made during World War II, or like between World War II and World War I. I don't remember the entire story. And a lot of it is, you know, symbolism. It's very common in the literature, right? And the obvious symbolism for Mordor was Germany.
We must know what's happening in Mordor.
At the time.
We have other eyes, but yours are sharp.
A nation of war, a nation that was willing to destroy their ecosystem and environment essentially, to create better war machines in order to complete their goal of domination of the territories. There's more to it than that, but yeah, that's like the basic. Karak Angren. The iron jaws of Karak Angren are formed by spurs from Mordor's arid Lithului, the Ash Mountains, and the Ethel Duath, Mountains of Shadow, the solitary gateway between the valleys of Udun to the north and the plateau of Gorgoroth to the south. This path has been heavily modified to augment its defenses, and its black road has been dramatically widened to prepare for the Dark Lord's army. Under Uruk's supervision, slaves at Karak Angren have constructed the Gorthar, an oppressive towering stone and steel monument to Sauron, one paying homage to the Dark Lord's past, and celebrating his inevitable victory over the kingdoms of men. Until the War of the Ring. But, you know, that's the story to end the story, essentially. I would love to see, granted we'll never see a canon story from Tolkien, obviously, but I would have loved, maybe there is and I just haven't heard of it or seen it, but I would love to see a story after the War of the Ring. Like beyond what was in the Lord of the Ring. I think there was a little bit, like, explaining the specific characters, but I want to see, like, the world. What happens to the world, like, an age after. It's interesting. I would love to see it. Like, a canon version of it, because I think I've read, like, other people's takes on what would happen in the Fourth Age and things like that, but it is what it is. Anyway, I've been so invested in this that I didn't realize we were almost 10 minutes past break time. So we're going to do that.